In this video, we will be using AccountSet transaction to set a flag and to clear a already existing flag from an XRPL account. So let's scroll down to flags. So this is SetFlag and this is ClearFlag. It takes integer flag to enable for this account. So it takes a value of integer, okay? So here we can find the values, that is integer values. In previous video, we discussed about requiredest. The prefix ASF means AccountSet flag. So it has a value of 1. As discussed in earlier videos, requiredest flag should be enabled on XRP Ledger accounts which manage multiple users using destination tag. For example, an exchange account might have only single XRPL Ledger account being activated but still manages thousands of user accounts with the help of destination tag. Now, if someone sends a payment to the exchange's account without specifying the destination tag, exchanges would have no idea about who to credit this payment to. In such a scenario, the requiredest flag should be enabled on the exchange's account so that nobody can send a payment to that address without mentioning the destination tag. So let's see how to enable it. So let's get to our code editor. So this is our previous day code, wherein we set the domain and email hash for our XRP Ledger account. So let me remove the extra code from this file just to avoid the confusion. Now all we need is SetFlag field, and it takes a value of 1 to set the flag which is required destination tag. Also, let's not alter the properties of this XRP Ledger account because we are using this account throughout this course. For the purpose of this video, let's create a brand new XRPL account on the test network. So let's get to XRP faucet and create a new account. Okay, this XRPL account got activated at this sequence number with a balance of 1000 XRP on test network. So I'll copy the secret and replace it here. And let me even mention the R address just so that there is a clarity about which account we are changing the properties of. And remember, we are hard coding the sequence number, so we need to change this to the current XRP Ledger account. And this is the current sequence of the XRP Ledger account we just generated. That's it, everything looks fine. So let's set requiredest on this R address by executing this code. Remember, once this flag is set, we cannot send a payment to this R address without specifying a destination tag. Okay. So asfRequireDest has been set on this account and you can see it here too. So now let's get back to our main script, which was a payment script, and try to send a payment to this address without specifying destination tag. That way it should fail. The payment should actually fail. Let us assume that this is an exchange's account, just to differentiate between the accounts, that is our addresses. So this is the main script, payment script we wrote, and this payload doesn't have destination tag specified. Okay, so let's try to send a payment to the exchange's account, for which we set the dest, that is requiredest flag. So we'll be sending through family seed. So this is the family seed. This is the account by which we will be sending the payment to the destination, this destination address. I'll send 0.1 XRP. So this transaction should actually fail because we have not specified destination tag in the payload. So let's check that. So the payment has been submitted to the network, and then it fails because look at this, it's not ES success. It failed with a message that a destination tag is required because this address it has a flag enabled which is requireDest. Now specify destination tag and then run the same command, and the ledger should process this payment now. Okay, the transaction is successful. Now let us see how to clear this flag from the account. So let's get back to our AccountSet file, and then we have another field called ClearFlag, and pass the integer value of the flag. In this case, 1 specifies the requireDest, so we are clearing that flag from this account. Let's check this transaction with the transaction ID. Okay, we have ClearFlag here and the flag has been cleared. Now let's try to send the same payment without specifying destination tag, and this time it should work because we have cleared the flag, that is requireDest flag. So let me remove this destination tag field and then try to send the payment to that exchange's address, and it should the ledger should just process it. So let's check that. Okay, it got submitted to the network, waiting for the response, and the payment got through the network. That's because now this address doesn't have requireDest flag anymore. Okay, now let's set a couple of flags quickly. Okay, this is successful. Now let's get back to the documentation. There are a couple of other flags like require authorization for users to hold balances issued by this address can only be enabled if the address has no trust lines connected to it. We will discuss about this and deposit auth in upcoming videos. We can't even do no freeze because you can't clear it after that. Same with global freeze. Let's try disallow XRP. In this case, XRP should not be sent to this address if this flag is enabled, and this is not enforceable by RippleD, that is not by the ledger. The client application should enforce it, like the exchanges or wallets like Sum, because without XRP you can't process any payment, like not even the issued currencies, because the fees is always paid with XRP, so it doesn't make sense to block XRP altogether. Okay, so I'll enable this flag, that is disallow XRP. This is just for demonstration purpose. Now this XRP ledger account has two flags enabled, that is disallow XRP and then requireDest. So let's check that using account info command. Well, let me put flower brackets around this to extract that specific field. Let's run this script now. As you can see, flags field has some random integer number which doesn't make any sense at first glance, right? We can't make out what are the flags which has been set on this account. We have a package to just extract the flags being set on that account. Here is the link to that package. It's a very simple package without any dependencies. So outputs flag names on an XRPL account. Let's just use it. So once it's installed, let me import it. Flag, okay. Oh, I misspelled the method name here. Flag names, okay. So let me show you the output first. So we need to feed this flag's value to flag names method. That's it. This should output array of flag names set on that account. Okay, that's working. So your assignment is to go through other flags, try to set it, try to clear it. Some of the flags you can only set but you can't clear it. So better to create a brand new account on test network and try all these things and try to read about these specific flags.